Hey Beavers, it's Tuesday and I'm Lori and I missed you all last week and I am back this week and I am coming at you from Arizona. So I know I'm a little bit late, but I had to watch Glee and it's a different time zone. I'm all messed up. I think the lighting in here is like changing. You'll see it like, I don't know if it has to do with the type of light bulbs, it's those coily kinds. Maybe it's just a little Halloween special effect for you. Ooh. So this week is about gay parenting. So what do I think about gay couples or queer couples raising families? I think it's great. Like it's one more thing that we should not be excluded from just because of our sexuality or, our gender identity. That you can do what you want to do and just because you're gay doesn't mean that you can't do something like that. I think a lot of people say, "Oh, it's selfish because your kids are going to have so much trouble because they have gay parents." Kids are teased for their weight, their height, their size, their shape, their color, their whether they have contacts, whether they have braces, whether they blow their nose too much, whether they have allergies to tuna fish, whether they have a funny voice or they make a weird noise when they cough, or I mean, there's so many things that kids get made fun of or picked on. Having gay parents might be one of them, but whatever. Kids are going to get made fun of no matter what. Just because you have a gay parent doesn't mean that the kids end up being gay. So I don't know what the big deal is. I would, of course, love to have some scrambled eggs, if you know what I mean. But scientifically, I don't think that we're that progressive yet. And I think adoption is a great option. I think for any couple, gay or straight, it depends on your perception of adoption or your experience with adoption. In my family, I have adopted cousins, and so that's something that I've been familiar with my whole life. And the idea of seeing kids that don't look like their parents, my cousins are Korean. They're my closest cousins, and like that is the face of my family. It just has shown me through my whole life that your family doesn't have to look like you to be yours and to feel close, and that becomes your family. Like that, anything that they look like, really, it is love that makes a family. And if you love one another, it doesn't matter if you have two moms, two dads, a single mom, a single dad, an aunt that takes care of you and a grandma that takes care of you. I think that there's so many variations of the traditional family, nuclear nu- family, traditional family. I just don't think that it should be like one is worse than another as long as a child is raised in love. I just don't really understand, and if they're given all the things that help them thrive, which I think that gay parents can, and I would love to have a family one day. I feel like it's been kind of ingrained in me since I was a child what a great gift it is to be a mother. It's because my mother loves being a mother, so I've always kind of pictured myself doing that. I love kids, and I love the idea of teaching someone's like from the moment they're born and taking care of them and giving them everything that they need and then letting them give someone else everything that they need. I just think it's like this incredible circle of life that I want to hold up little baby whatever Simba. The next question is, are kids of same-sex parents, do I think they'd be as well adjusted? I've actually heard studies that children of, I think the study was on lesbian parents, they performed very well in school. They had like great temperaments and like they had better coping skills. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that that makes them cooler than anyone else, but it's just nice to know that kids are being studied and there's like, research done and there's a large enough population that can be studied. I mean, that's good. I think that means that there's more people that are feeling like they can be parents as gay or queer people. I think that parents have to have traditional family roles. No, I don't. Just that whole family model, I think, is very difficult to obtain. I think in gay, straight, anything. I think very few people, especially with women having more equality in the workforce, and more times now there's stay-at-home dads, and there's working moms, and there's single moms, and there's, so it's like they always say, well, if they're lesbian moms, who's the male role model? Okay, like there's no men in this child's life that will show them how to treat women well or show love. I think when like two spouses or whoever's raising the children show love to the child but to one another also, Like, that is how children learn how to be good humans. A lot of gay people are not just okay with having pets as their children, which they take great care of their pets. Like, those would be good parents in some ways. I am like all over the place. I think I'm making up for the fact that I didn't see you guys last week. So I can't miss any more weeks because I miss you. This Halloween, Mary Beth and I will be prancing around the streets of New York as Don't Ask, Don't Tell. We're both dressing up in military fatigue, you know, kind of sexy military ladies, and I will have Don't Ask on my back, and she will have Don't Tell on hers, and some little iron-ons. So we're gonna do that, and I think that's a great costume because it gives us the ability to make out publicly, and it's part of the costume. So, oops, shucks. Everyone have a happy and safe Halloween. I love Halloween, so if you have cool costumes, shoot a video in your costume or tell me what you're gonna be. But otherwise, I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.